Here's a question for you. When you're walking in the big box stores and you're looking at all the different soils that you can possibly get, and you're looking at all this will last for 3 months, or this is the greatest stuff ever, this has got this in it and that in it and blah blah blah, which one is the best, y'all? Which one should you buy? That has always been something I've wondered, right? To the point where I've made my own soil blend. And since this video is going to be about peppers, last year I made a soil blend that I thought was really good, but I did it toward the end of the year. So this year I wanted to actually test my soil blend against 2 big name soils on the market. So this is going to be video 1, part 1 of a series that's going to take pretty much the whole year to figure out the winner. So sit back, relax, let's get this journey started, y'all. I initially had this video planned to have 3 experiments going in this video, but things have changed and it is what it is. So I filmed the majority of this video 8 days ago. So we're gonna go ahead and play that, show everything about the experiment, the whole thought process behind it, and then give you an update today. Again, 8 days after I actually started the video, and then finish it up here toward the end. Okay, so in this experiment, now this experiment's gonna take pretty much the whole year. So this is gonna be an ongoing experiment throughout the year. But I've always wondered, now let me change that. I am very curious on which of these 2 soils are better specifically for peppers. Now I've heard, and I've done some research, but I've heard one typically does better than the other. I wanna find that out for myself. Plus, I created a blend last year for my pepper plant, the habanero that used to be right over here. And that thing did really good. But I didn't figure out that blend until toward the end of the summer. So the plant didn't really have a lot of time to absorb everything that I created. This experiment we are going to do between both of these Fox Farm soils and my personal blend. Now I'm not going to say everything that's in my blend. I'm going to keep a little bit of that to myself. I'm going to keep a little bit of that to myself, at least until the end of the year. Or maybe I'll just tell everybody. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But that's what we're going to do. Now the peppers that we're using are these right here. These are an Uncle Craig's Jumbo Jalapeno from Baker Creek. They're all from the same pack. They were all started in the exact same day. They're all sitting in seed start mix. Everything on these are the exact same. We are going to put all of these peppers in these smart pots, these little bags. And honestly, y'all, I thought these were bigger when I ordered them, but they'll be fine for now. If I have to up pot, I'll just up pot all of them together. But we are going to do this experiment completely perfect. Everything is going to be in the exact same place, same peppers, same everything, except the soils. The soils are different, but they're going to get the exact same amount of sun, the exact same amount of water, everything. And we're going to go from there. So let me grab everything and we're going to get started. Now, as I've been making my custom blend, I am keeping a record of what I'm putting in here on camera so I can show this down the road. One thing I am going to say, obviously there's going to be compost. Of course, because it's a potting mix, we're gonna have perlite in it. And then my friend, Big Will Dog 82 in the soil here on YouTube, sent me a box of his worm castings that he's made or harvested from his own worm casting bins. So I'm gonna add that in there also. Now that's something I didn't add last year. And of course, that's only going to benefit this mix. But that's all I'm gonna tell you all right now. I'm gonna keep the rest a secret. All right, I think that's good enough. All right, this one we're just gonna call Chad's Blend right there. I'm gonna set this off to the side and then fill up the other 2. So we're gonna start right here with this one. We're gonna call this one Ocean Floor. And the other one will just be Happy Frog Potting Soil. Okay, Ocean Floor. Happy Frog potting soil. Bam, there we go. Bags are filled. Let's go and get those peppers. All right, so here's the pepper plants. We're gonna go ahead and dig a hole right in the center. Now, normally I would put in some blood meal and bone meal mixture and all that, but since we're doing all these the exact same, we're not. And plus, I'm testing which one of these are the best. Straight out of the bag for the two bag materials. These all look really good. So we're gonna go this one right there, that one right there, and what's the next largest one? Go right here, right there. Okay. These are Craig's Grande Jalapenos. Okay, so for now, since I don't have an area set up yet specifically for these peppers to sit, I'm just gonna sit them right here for now. And then when I get my setup built on where I wanna put them, then I'll move them. But they're going to get the exact same of everything. Same water, same sun, everything. Where I'm going to eventually move them, at least this is kind of what I'm thinking, is maybe I'll just get a, what do you call them? Maybe I'll just get a pallet and sit over here. But I want them somewhere that are out of the way, but they still get plenty of sun. And in this time of day, the late evening, they're not getting the brutal heat, the brutal sun in summer. So that's what I'm thinking. But let me go and get these moved over. We're gonna get them watered in. Y'all, that's it for this experiment. Then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, pepper experiment. Not really pepper experiment. Soil experiment 2025, I guess, is in play now. So that's done. Let's move on to the second experiment, which honestly, it's gonna be inside. Okay, so in this video, these are the peppers that we're using right here. Never used these before. I really hope they turn out to be what I think they're gonna be. But one thing I did want to say after having watched back that video that I filmed is I did not explain anything about the fertilization or fertilizing of the pepper plants. And I'm not going to add any extra fertilizer at all to those 3 pepper plants, those 3 smart pots. Reason for it is let's find out exactly how good the different soils are based on what they come with. Not adding and adding and adding like I'll do to these peppers over here, which I planted after I filmed that video. Joj, which one do you think's gonna win, huh? Which one? Which one? You gonna tell me? She's just happy to be out here, y'all. So I don't plan on putting a lot of peppers actually in beds this year because last year I didn't have really good results. I had better results with them being in containers. But what I did go ahead and do is these are the extra Craig's Grande Jalapeno plants that I had in those starts. So I did go ahead and put them in here just to see what they'll do. So these are also kind of my experiment with the soil that I have here. Now I will fertilize in this area also, but I'm not going to fertilize these bags. I'm not adding anything extra to the bags. And here are the results so far of the pepper starts in this video from 8 days ago. So this one is the regular potting soil. This one is the ocean floor one. And so far, y'all, my special blend, Chad's blend, yeah, real original, right, is actually doing the best. It's grown the most, as you can see. Now, let's be real. It's still really early. It's only 8 days in. Sometimes soils have long-lasting or delayed fertilizers. I totally get that. I'm not tooting my own horn yet. But so far, in 8 days, my blend is doing the best at this point. So, everyone, that is the video for today. We are starting the pepper soil experiment, I guess. I don't know really what to call this. I am definitely very interested in the outcome of this, because if I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with everyone, I really expect one of the two happy frogs to win. I don't expect my blend to beat two commercial ones, but you never know, right? You never know. So I will keep everyone up to date on this experiment. I will definitely be showing this experiment throughout each of the garden tours each month, and then whenever something else big happens, like when they start putting on fruit, flowers, or flowers, fruit, and all that. So stay tuned for that. And hey, drop it down in the comments. What do you all think is going to be the outcome? Which of the three do you think is going to win? I don't really want to say win, but do the best for the pepper plants. Of course, I'm rooting for mine, but I really expect one of the other two to pull out at the end of the year. And I'm just going to gauge this experiment on success from how the plant grows, how it fruits, not necessarily how much fruit, but how they fruit. Are the fruits healthy? Do they get to max size, etc., etc.? But we'll see. We will see. Everyone, if y'all got anything out of this video, if you enjoyed it, if you know a pepperhead that might be interested in this, do me the 3 favors: share, like, subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Y'all take care. God bless. Drop it in the comments. Which one do you think is going to win? I'll talk to y'all again real soon. Bye.